At the end of many sports events, you'll see, especially if a game is close and it's coming down to a last play, the ones that come out winners are usually the ones that have really good focus. A lot of times they practice a lot of plays and they execute in order to make a score or to fend off a final attempt to win the game. And oftentimes the ones that don't win show some kind of confusion, lack of organization. Maybe they're just unsure, and so they haven't really worked through all the different scenarios. And and that's a little bit of that sense that we're getting from today's first reading, that there's persecution, and not just in terms of maybe other people. We have to always be careful we label others wicked, but forces of wickedness, if you will, and what gives them away is that that over time their dynamic is about confusion. And sometimes we can be even part of those forces if we're not careful. That we come out with a sense of less surety and sort of discombobulated in our thoughts and really in our hearts. And that's a good sign that probably Jesus is not anywhere a part of that. And so Jeremiah says instead that there will be a triumph over those that are mixed up in confusion, because the Lord will be their champion. And I think sometimes when we're in the middle of struggles, especially if in this Lenten season we've tried to confront a little bit better the forces of wickedness in us, what we'll find is that we'll move away from confusion. We'll have much more clarity of thought and action and heart. And that purity of heart, that clarity of heart, then helps us to understand how we participate in the great champion, Jesus Christ, and his full victory over sin and death. And that's really the purpose of Lent, is to make sure that we are understanding the stakes that are involved and the victory that's been won for us. So in some sense, when we are part of the church and we are going to baptize several here in less than a couple weeks, and they're fully immersed in this life, we can say that we have Jesus, who is our great champion, and we participate with him in his victory.